Hey everyone, it's Dan with Lucky Credit. I'm here with my client, Ivan Martinez. We've been working for a little while, got him funded, wanted to do a quick call just to give everyone a little status update and review our progress so far. So Ivan, tell me a little bit about your business, what industry you're in, and the goals that you had with working with us.
Well, I started with a little bit over a few months ago, and I was trying to looking for some funding to explore some opportunities. One of them with a close family member who we were exploring loan origination for real estate investments. So thinking like investment properties, and we're right now trying to escalate and do some ads because we're implementing a lot of backend automations, and we're try to explore everything and put some gasoline to this project because we know we're very confident that we can fulfill expectations in a quicker way. And especially in real estate, you need to move fast in order to commit those timelines and being able to hear the properties and deals and all that good stuff.
True, speed is critical. And what kind of challenges caused you to want to work with us, right? Was there anything that made you want to help for this? I know you worked with a company before, I think, for some funding, but at the end of the day, you chose to work with us. What was the major reason for it?
Well, first of all, you Dan made me feel really confident, and also you also you was really fast in terms of responding and also giving that extra mile of you know what I think you can implement this in order to improve this, and that feedback from you is always really appreciated, and I feel that, and so I would rather work with you because I know you're genuinely interested in what you're doing and what I'm doing, sorry, and you want me to succeed, and that's what we are doing so far, and I'm really happy with the results.
Excellent. Yeah. And I mean, to that point, like a lot of people hesitate, the upfront fee, right? They want to pay for results. They don't always see the value. And I think you put that really well. Good service, we pride ourselves on that. And just being interested in your business, one, the other credit business is how we get these results. What made you, decide to work with us and pay that upfront fee? Was there a major factor at first that you were like, oh yeah, or was it just like, hey, I just like this guy and he's crazy enough and fast enough that it might work? What was the major reason you took that jump in the beginning?
I don't know, as I was speaking with you and you made me feel comfortable working with you. I think you're a really someone that I can trust, and results speak for themselves. So you will be able to help me acquire some additional capital, combine credit cards, and being able to get to $100,000 in funding, and just like that. And
Right.
that's powerful. We really appreciate that. So definitely like to work with you in the future. Definitely. Mhm.
And we are. We already got, I think right now we're at 99,500 like exactly on one card. So very soon on the next application that we're about to
Yeah, I
do,
haven't applied to anything else.
that's just one bank, right? That's the other thing about our program is like how we go at your pace, right? When you need more money, we'll get it for you. So you have the most time possible with it. Our strategy is that we got everything organized. We got you set one card. Now you can get that card every single year, minimum 100,000, 0% every year. And we also have five, six other banks that we can go to for even more. So right now, in the beginning, were you skeptical of like amounts that you could get, like 100,000 plus all this stuff? Now, obviously, it's difficult because you have it in your pocket. But like in the beginning, what were you thinking?
Well, I worked with previous funding companies, and I was able to get a big card here and
Yeah.
there, but I wasn't, and I still like, we apply for some cars, and I get typical 5K, 2,500K, 2,500. It's not like much. And I was like, oh, let's hustle all this application to get this little card that it's going to be, I don't know, worthless because those amounts in today's economy, if you want to apply it to any specific project, it doesn't add up much. So
This is the
that's
big money. If you want to make big moves, honestly, that's the thing. And now, I mean, we were talking, you're doing that. What opportunity are you looking to take advantage of right now with the capital? I know we talked about ads a little, but is there anything specific that you can do that you couldn't before?
Well, I wasn't confident before, but I'm exploring the apps in more detail. I'm studying that right now and being able to do it correctly. I'm also having more ideas with my brother. He also have a strong credit profile that I would like to eventually ripen. One of the ideas that I have with him, because he is a really hardworking guy. Maybe exploring some trucking opportunities. He's
That's it. That's really it. You have the capital if you just have the vehicle, right? Technically, literally, to make capital and you can put more money into it. Just absolutely. More money usually makes more money. So just adding that leverage with human element, bring your brother in, excellent. What would you say any business owner that's thinking about that thinks it's going to be like very complex or difficult to follow our steps? We've done quite a few things. How do you feel like the complexity was? Like easy, difficult, not too bad? Where would you rank it?
Well, the only difficult part that I would say that I wasn't advised to do before was to getting more deeply into the relationships with the banks. It's not only applying to the cars and the website and that you're done. It's my first time facing this strategy about you had to go to the bank and get your own checkings account. I know that might be the hesitation of going and trying to get an appointment someday. If it's not gonna work, you have to maybe schedule because it's your time, the appointment also. But I'm confident Dan has something and he's cooking something meaningful. So if you're able to get that extra mile and get maybe those accounts set up, I will follow his advice
More you
and
put in, more you get, right? Like if you go in person to a bank, we're sending you there for a reason, right? Every action we have directly contributes to you getting more money, right? So that's what it comes down to. And we're kind of up here, but where would you think your business would be if you didn't do this, right? If we didn't start working on these strategies and get all this up, where do you think you guys would be?
well, a little bit stuck because I have some money saved up, but life happens and you put this project off and you're putting it off and having that capital handy is just a wake up call. You know what? You can act right now. You have a time frame that you have to pay back. But even if you are a little bit of leverage, you need a little bit more time. This is going to be not also another opportunity to recruit a little bit more capital, double down in your goals.
Absolutely, man. I like the way you put it. You know, the money's there. You don't have an excuse. Like, literally, can't have an excuse not to take action. If there's a business opportunity and it's $100,000, you got 100,000 in your pocket, and you don't do it, so you don't want to do it. So that's it. What would you say for anyone that's hesitant on booking a call to speak with us? What would you say to someone like that?
Well, Dan is really he's a really nice guy, and he's gonna walk you through all the process and all the steps. And he's also extremely patient. I would say that he's extremely patient, and he's gonna take
Keep
you
you
by the
down.
hand and give you that push that you might need to pursue that thing that it's in the back of your mind and the mind is, and give you that push. You know what? You gotta do it, man. You have been thinking about that thing for more than a year, and you haven't taken action because you know what happens. And when you have that amount of capital handy for you you like we said
Just a little push,
yeah
you're
you,
good to
you
go.
you have you have that confidence and you just need to pursue that thing and stay focused and eventually you'll see results. You're going to eventually pay that off and have that benefit that you have been working on. So definitely you have to go for it.
Amen. All right. Anything else you want to say?
I think we said it pretty
All right.
much a
Good
lot.
to know. Well, it was a pleasure, Ivan. Thank you very much. Looking forward to continue working with you. And thanks so much.
Definitely.
All right.